What's up again, guys? Brian here at 3TR, and I got another episode of People's Questions, episode 92. Before I get to your guys' great variety of questions, I would first off like to give out two great shout-outs to two great friends of mine. First being the man Mike1127, who also goes by Michael, who's a very pro dancer on Just Dance 2014, I'd like to say. And, thanks for allowing me to play for you guys during the World Game. And I'd also like to give out a shout out to my friend Lewis, who lives out in the UK, and I really can't wait to see what your new designs for the channel that you we're going to be working on. I can't wait to see what those are going to turn out to be. And to start off real simple with the first two questions coming from Galen429, and your first question is, have I watched The Wire? I'm actually not familiar with that show, The Wire, so no, I do not watch The Wire. Your second question is what would my superhero name be if I had one, and what would be my power? That's a tough one. If I had to pick one, maybe I'd like to pick, I guess a name I'd pick is Triforce. I guess my ability would simply be the ability to maybe, I don't know. I guess it would be the ability to see into the future, I guess, to be able to see into the past, the present, and the future for certain events. I don't know. I'm just picking some BS problem. I'm really not sure what power I would want to have, but I guess Triforce and the ability to see the past, the present, and the future, I guess. So I think that'd be pretty useful. Next two questions come from TococoMan91, and you want to know, what is my favorite holiday of the year? I'll be honest, I have not, because I really do not have any friends around here to celebrate holidays with. I have not celebrated holidays of any sort in a great number of years, but if I really had to pick one, I guess it'd be my brother's birthday. I think I've gone to visit him for his birthday for like the past 2 years now, and that seems to be like, in terms of holiday, the highlight of the year, because just hanging out with him, it makes all my problems of the entire year just seem to go away. So I guess my brother's birthday would be my favorite holiday. And your second question is, would I like to start my own business? Yeah, I would love to start my own business. I think like one of my dream projects is if 3TR actually got big enough to the point where it would be kind of like its own blogging community. Like I think like my dream goal for 3TR would have it become something kind of reminiscent or kind of similar to something like IGN is doing, but instead of being one of those corporate businesses that gets paid for opinions, it would have to be a legitimate, honest opinion. So if we get a request to review something and it is crap, then, it's crap. But, that's just my dream project. The next two questions come from WSL107, and you first want to know, am I planning on playing Blackgate? I have no idea what that is. The only Black that I know is like Blackgate Prison from the Batman Arkham games, and I guess there's a challenge map for Blackgate, so if that's what you're referring to, I think I've already played that. I just don't plan on putting up any video for it. And your next question is, what kind of comedy do I prefer, British or normal? I actually don't mind either one. I can actually understand British comedy quite well. I mean, I was born in the UK, and I actually do find the lifestyle over there kind of interesting. And I would say, like, if the first time I plan on leaving the country, it would be absolutely to head over there. That's like the first place I want to go. Second place would be to go to Tokyo, Japan, so I could go to my first Tokyo Game Show. But no, I would say they're on par. They both types of comedy both have their high points. It's just understanding the comedy, which is the challenge. And I definitely think that British comedy is a bit more sophisticated than American comedy. So I know they're kind of even to me. The next question comes from a newbie by the name of PixelatorXX, and you want to know, do I buy all my games or do I download some? I buy all my games. I love having physical copies. I cannot stand digital games because the fact of the matter is that those type of games can be easily corrupted because you have to rely on an internet signal, and if you don't have an internet signal in general, then you're pretty much screwed. And I just prefer hard copies. And now, the last two questions, and the question that I was really kind of dreading for this episode, come from RCO39. And before I go with this question, I first want to give you kudos, man. Congratulations. You have actually managed to ask the one question which I really did not think anyone in the history of 3TR would have the guts to ask me. And you want to know, how big is it? Well, I'm going to give you a simple answer. That's none of your damn business. That is not information I want to have leaked onto the internet at all. Nobody knows that information but me, and it is going to stay that way for a very long time. And your next question is boxers or briefs. Now this one's not a big deal. I have boxers. I upgraded to boxers when I went to middle school, but I guess before that, throughout elementary school, it was briefs. So I've been wearing boxers since middle school. So that's about over, I want to say, 10 years now. And with that, that is all the questions that you guys sent in to me this weekend. I'd like to thank all of you guys for your great diversity of questions. And before I do the closing, I have an audience question for all of you guys out there. And I would like to ask you, this is one of my own, what Disney character do you feel most relatable to? If you would like to know what mine is, please comment that down below. And I've gotten actually a bunch of subscribers since my last episode of People's Questions. And basically how People's Questions work is you can actually type in any question you want in the comments down below. Try to keep it 2 per person. And basically every Friday I simply do these episodes of People's Questions and I answer your questions. And if you like this video, please like, comment down below, and please subscribe to check me in my future movie, video game reviews, and episodes of the People's Questions every Friday. And make sure to get your questions in by Wednesday because I film these episodes on Wednesday so I can get them up on Friday. And like always, thank you guys for watching. You're awesome, and I will see you next time.